There we go. You guys can probably hear me now. That works. Hi, everybody. It's Friday. And yeah, so we do another Friday Live, and I'm excited about this one. Let me make sure that fixed the sound and all that, because that was my fault. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Good deal. Yes, as I said, we have made it through Friday, or through another week. It is Friday again. I see the comments on YouTube about having a consistent Friday video, and I think that's funny because we almost didn't, because we almost got hit by another hurricane, but we didn't. So, whew. All right. So I am excited because we have kind of a fun theme, which is sublimating holiday spirits. And so to get us into the spirit, we're going to do some spirit themed things. But one of the things I want to talk about first off is this new product that we have here. So let me show you guys on this camera. So we got these new stainless steel huggers in. This is the silver one. We've got the white one. And then this isn't the other, well, it's also silver, but it can be done. And this one was done in a mug press, and then this one was done in the oven. So we're actually going to do one of these today. So this is SSH33W and SSH33S. Very, very excited. I've been waiting on these for a long time. And of course, it's got the Coke Zero in it because apparently nobody drinks those. But so we're going to do one of those today. We're also going to do a couple of other fun spirit things. So yeah. Let's see. I've got my oven set to 375. You know what though? First, let's talk about what we need to do. So next weekend, or next week, next Wednesday, I'm very, very excited because Zach is going to be showing everybody how he does patterns. And so we're calling it the Zach Attack Extravaganza. And so that'll be streaming to our YouTube and our Facebook. I don't know what you guys are talking about on YouTube, but you're very distracting me. Very distracting to me. Okay. Anyway, so yes, next Wednesday, 3 p.m., streaming to our YouTube and our Facebook is the Zach Attack. He's going to be showing us how to create patterns, how he creates all these lovely patterns. Speaking of patterns, you guys have a chance to grab the two patterns that I'm going to do today, which is this one and this one. So these will be up for grabs, but you know the deal. We have to have a lot of people watching. So I've got, you know, a good number on YouTube, good number on Facebook, but I want more. So if you share this video, show it to some of those people you're in sublimation groups with, I might just give this artwork away. We'll see. We will see. So yeah, hey babe, love you. Okay. All right. Other than that, we do have our giving sale going on. Remember, you can always enter the coupon CPN giving. Let me add that to the screen real quick. If I can, there it is. There it is. Let's make it a little smaller. That's a little big, a little intrusive. So guys, use that coupon for $25 off your order of $200 or more. You can use it every day, all month. Jerry, how many profiles do you have? That's hilarious. That is so funny. Okay. Anyways, all right. So yeah, so we're gonna do some spirit stuff. So we're gonna get into the holiday spirits by get drunk. I mean, that's how I do it. I don't know how you guys do it. So first thing I want to do is I want to do the new stainless steel hugger. So first off, they come in a box. Like I said, this is SSH 33W because this is the white one. And so the image that I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way top to bottom, even with the rings. And I'm going to show you guys kind of how that affects the rings. Let's go over here. So for this, I'm going to use the SF76, which is what we use for the wine glasses. But you could also use the SF79 if you wanted to. So I've got this cute little pattern here with Christmas trees and dinosaurs. Very, very funny. So I gotta cut it out. Cut it out. All right. Oop. Yes, I am the one that is greedy. You are correct. It's very, very greedy. All right, so I'm cutting this out exactly because I don't want any kind of, you know, white showing where it meets in the back. So these are on the website. The templates should be up on the website. I know the instructions are up. It's only 2 minutes, 360 degrees in a mug press, and then it's 360 degrees for 6 minutes in the oven. So I know, Jennifer. I know that the there's something weird going on right now with that product, and I know it's showing a red shirt. That should have been fixed by now. So hopefully that'll be fixed. It's some weird. I don't know. Our web guy's working on it, or I hope he is. All right, here we go. Dino tree pattern. So, got my good heat tape. Just gonna wrap it around. Now I do have an overlap. Remember, this steel is going to contract a little bit, so you do want that overlap. I know. I don't know why it shows a red t-shirt. I could, hey Lindsay, if you're watching, why don't you call Sean and ask him to fix that? That'd be cool. I thought it'd be fixed before I came on, but c'est la vie. All right. So I've got a piece of tape going all the way up and down the seam, and I'm just going to put my my SF79 around it. Turn my heat press off so I don't blow a breaker. There we go. And I'm going to use my heat gun. So I got this heat gun at Harbor Freight. It was like 20 bucks. So here we go. Okay. All right. So that's not bad. So, but what I want you guys to see is that, you know, where these ridges are, it's not going to sublimate all the way. There's still going to be some white spots. So my oven is at about 375. It needs to be at 360, but that's okay. Let's go this way so you guys can see. All right, so I've got my internal thermometer in there, and let's set my clock for 6 minutes. And we go. Okay. And there we go. We're going to leave that alone. Okay. Somebody asked what size cup goes in this, and it's just it's for a 20-ounce can. Or no, I'm sorry, a 12-ounce can. So just regular old cup can. Okay. Can you use shrink wrap in a vacuum heat press? So the shrink wrap is what does the trick of the vacuum. So if you have a vacuum press, you don't actually need the shrink wrap because the vacuum is what's creating the pressure. If you use the mug press, do you need to use the sleeve? No, you do not. Like I said, the sleeve is just for pressure. So if you use the mug press, it is going to give you enough pressure. I gotta move this cord before I trip and fall, which I might do it anyways. Okay, So yeah, if you do the mug press, you don't need the sleeve. If you have a vacuum oven where the vacuum works, you don't need the sleeve. Other than that, if you just have a regular convection oven, you're gonna need the sleeve because it's all about time, temperature, and pressure, and the subless shrink is what gives it the pressure. What brand heat gun? This is a Genesis 1500 watts. Like I said, I got it from Harbor Freight. It was 20 bucks. Hey everybody. What this? Okay. All right. I didn't miss any questions. Okay, good. All right. So while that's going, what else are we gonna do? Well, how can you get into the spirit of things if you don't open your bottles? So I know that the sleeve is up. I don't know why there's a picture. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, we do sell the sleeves. This is SF76. And yes, it is on our website, in stock. Okay, so it would not replace having silicone wraps for 3D vacuum presses. So what the vacuum press does is it vacuums all of the air out. So, I mean, I guess you could use the 3D vacuum press, not use the vacuum, just use the heating function and use the shrink wrap. But, yeah. So the number for the can holder, the silver one is SSH33S, and the white one is SSH33W. I think. No, I know. Okay. Thank you, Carla. I know. I just got my hair done Saturday. It looks nice. And by the way, guys, if you watched Jeff's live on Wednesday, a couple of people complimented me on my hair, and he was very upset because he was like, I do a live and everybody talks about your hair. So there you go. Are these insulated? They are double walled. Yes, double wall vacuum insulated. All right, here we go. So for my next trick, we're gonna do a bottle opener. This is, what is this? This is JW15. This is our bottle-shaped bottle opener. It has a little hole for a keychain. And what I've done is I've taken my design and duplicated it, and then I'm just gonna make my sublimation sandwich because, as you guys know, with metal, we only have to press it once. Okay. All right, we're going to use a little bit of Pro Spray. We're going to sandwich it in there. And I think that's going to work. Okay, so we're going to press this for 1 minute and 15 seconds, 400 degrees with a medium pressure. So we're just going to press it one time. Oh, okay. Still a little too heavy. There we go. Good to go. Okay. The item number for the shoelace plates, I don't think we actually have those anymore. So looking, kind of starting to see my design sublimate through. Got about 30 seconds left, so that's about right. And then we're gonna pop that heat up a little bit. Candy, I don't really know too much about vacuum presses, simply because we don't really sell them here. Any of them that we've tried to have, they don't work very well. So I'm sorry, I can't answer your question very well. Diane asks, are these dishwashers washer safe? So anything that is double walled is not dishwasher safe. And that's simply because you don't want to get any moisture in between the walls, which is going to lead to mildew and stuff. Oh my gosh, too many things happening at one time. What are we gonna do first? I've lost a glove. Okay, this looks good. We're just gonna set it there really cool. And where is my other glove at? I'm gonna blame Doug since he was the last one in here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Nope, no glove. Okay, whatever. That's all right. We'll just, okay. Do this backwards in the way that I normally do it. All right, so going to immediately take the subla shrink off. The longer you leave it on, the harder it is to get off. I recommend using an X-Acto knife if you need to, and very gently running it down the taped seam. That wasn't too bad. Okay, now let's see what happened. Okay, that's not bad. So what I wanted you guys to see was what's going to happen if you try to go below the rings, especially on this white one. You saw Doug move it on the webinar with DAS. Where did he put it? Oh, I'm going to get him. Thank you, Margie. So you guys can kind of see how it, I've got some white spaces on the bottom. And so with this one, you can't see that very much because it's silver, so it kind of covered it up. But I think if you're going to do these, I would go with kind of this, template instead of the full bleed one. I mean, I still like it. And I guess what I could have done was run like a lot of tape around the bottom to try to get it tighter, but I still think it looks pretty cute. And there's the seam in the back. You can't even hardly see it. So yeah, that turned out nice. Dinosaur Christmas. Okay, and then here is our bottle opener that we did, both sides at the same time. Very, very nice. So the temp in the mug press is 360. All right, now we're going to turn this up to 400 because we got one more thing to do in there. Yeah, Cheryl says if you take the bottom down, it won't do that. I know, and I did that on this one where I taped it all the way around the bottom, and it did it a little bit, not as bad as that one, but okay. What's next? Oh, I know. So we have our, what is this? This is our hard board wine glass tray. Okay, so this is U9948. We're going to do our cute little Christmas pattern. Yeah, okay. First I'm going to take the protective paper off. And then I'm just going to line it up. Ooh, that's still hot. I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm just going to line it up and tape it. And because this has a little bit of depth to it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it and tape it. I don't know, Margie. I think Doug has tiny baby hands. You can tell him I said that. Okay, so we're going to do this. Product face up, image face down for 1 minute 15 seconds, 400 degrees. Piece of protective paper on the bottom, piece of protective paper on the top. And then we press it. I'm going to come up a little bit on my pressure. Okay, there we go. Now, all right. So, I also really wanted to do a shot glass. I love doing shot glasses. Okay. All right, I need to trim it out a little bit better. Okay, all right. Now I'm just going to tape it just like I did the, what did I do? Just like I did the stainless steel hugger. Whew, all right. What's up, Mr. Greer? Too many things happening. Let's see how this turns out. Very, very cute. Gotta love that unisub coating. Looks so cute. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and work on our shot glass. Well, one thing I see already is that my template is not right because it doesn't meet up all the way in the back, but that's okay. I have to work on that one. All right. I love drinking from shot glasses. Yeah, you know. Well, these make an incredibly cool gift. You know, like if you're doing like a dirty Santa party or something, this would be really, really cool. Or wait, what do you guys call them in the North? White elephant parties or something? Question in regards to time it takes to transfer. I noticed that at times when the time is finished, the temperature is not yet at 400 degrees and it looks faded. Do you wait for the temperature to hit 400 degrees? Yes, absolutely. So the heat press has to be at 400 degrees. Now you may find some times where when you go to press something, like let's say you're pressing glass, the temperature will drop simply because the glass is absorbing the heat. But we have timed it out enough to know how long you're supposed to cook that particular substrate at 400 degrees. So always make sure your oven's at 400 degrees. Always make sure your heat press is set at the right temperature before you start to sublimate. Okay, so for the shot glass, we're going to use the SF33 sleeve. So tiny. Okay, and same thing. All right, so since this is ceramic, this is going to sublimate at a different temperature and a different time than the steel. So we are going to do this one for 8 minutes, I think. Yes, for 8 minutes at 400 degrees. So let's set it to 8. I got my thermometer in there, shows it's at 400 degrees. Set it in and start it. Okay. All right. What are we gonna do for 8 minutes, guys? Just kidding, just kidding. All right, so we've got our new koozies, we've got a bottle opener, we've got the wine glass holder. What else are we gonna do? Let's do the linen wine glass holder. Or wine glass holder. So I've got one of these back here. And I'm just going to take my bottle of water because I want you guys to see kind of how this works. So imagine you have a Christmas party that you're going to and you get to come in with this, you know, really cute glasses. And then if you do etching or vinyl or anything, you could always, you know, transfer it onto the glasses. But I think this would make like a really, really cute, you know, like thanks for inviting me to Thanksgiving dinner or something. So, okay. Put these away for later. All right. So last up, we've got my linen wine tote. So this is my sub linen wine tote. This is JDW 764. And the first thing I'm going to do is pre-press it. So get a clean sheet of protective paper. Somebody asked, do I need a thermometer for the convection oven? Absolutely. Absolutely you need it. Don't even do it unless you have the, unless you actually have the thermometer, because it's not going to work. What the dial says is not going to be what's in there. Well, ironically enough, it says 400 and it is 400, but earlier I had it on 300 and it was at 375. So yes, always, always get yourself an internal thermometer. Okay, so, okay. How long do you do shot? How long do you do shot glasses if you put 4 in at a time? So you got to think about, you know, increasing surface area. If I did 4, I'd probably add about 30 seconds per. So that would be an extra 2 minutes. So it would be about 10 minutes for 4 of them. Are these prints with Epson or Sawgrass ink? So these are all actually done with my SG1000 on the Sublimating UHD inks. And yes, you can make wine labels with the mates, Suna. Very, 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 very smart. All right. Okay, so I've got my linen. I'm going to pre-press it at 400 degrees for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. And really, you always want to pre-press any fabric, get the moisture out, get the, and pre-shrink it. So. And Amy, the brand of the oven, it is a Hamilton Beach large capacity. It's a Hamilton Beach extra large rotisserie oven, model number 31110 something. They keep changing. It used to be 31108, then it was 31105. But if you just go to hamiltonbeach.com, look at the rotisserie ovens, they're all basically the same. They just have like little slight differences. Okay. All right, so I've got my neoprene wine koozie pre-pressed, and I've got my artwork here. I am going to use some Pro Spray. And sublimate. So this is the Holiday Dots design. This is that second design that's up for grabs. It just, we changed the colors a little bit and added some funny stuff to it. All right, so we're gonna cover it with a piece of protective paper and we're gonna press this for 60 seconds, medium pressure, for 400 degrees. Oh, I know, Diana. So I can't believe I haven't done this yet. So Diana's asking about the device holder, and I may do one next week. But when you had posted that, I'd already had this week's theme done, and so I didn't have a chance to do it. But it's really easy, and we found out that it also works for your Sawgrass stuff, for your Samsung stuff as well. All right, we got about 20 seconds left over there. We got about 2 minutes left over there. This might work out, guys. This might work out. The Pro Spray is used for, so for instance, when I did this, I did both sides at the same time. And if I didn't do both sides at the same time, and I did one side and then taped the second side, that tape is actually going to pull a little bit of the sublimation ink off. for things like this, which are fabric, you can't really use, you know, tape with fabric. So so you use Pro Spray to keep it tacked down. So I'm just gonna show you guys that. We'll let that cool for just a second. Okay. All right. We're gonna let it cool down just for a second. Whew. Okay. And then we're gonna do the other side. A little bit of Pro Spray just to keep it tacked down. You also want the Pro Spray to keep anything from ghosting or moving around in the heat press. This might be one of those rare sublimation items I keep for myself. Although I'm not really a wine drinker, but you know, when in Rome, right? All right, same thing, 60 seconds, and let's go. Okay, all right. I love these. I've been waiting on these for a while now, so I'm so happy they came in. I really like the silver for some reason. I don't know why I prefer the silver. I think, I don't know. But I also know how to design for silver. You know, like if I would have tried to, well, this may have actually turned out pretty good on the silver. It depends on the brightness of the colors. It's a major award. Oh. All right. That sound means that is done. So, and then, of course, that's going to be done in just a second, too. One thing first, then the other. Got it. Okay. All right. Now let's get our shot glass out. Let's change angles here so you guys can see. Look at the smoke coming off of that. It's hot. Okay, here we go. Whew. I'm gonna get Doug for stealing. I use my left-handed glove when taking off shrink so I can use my right hand for dexterity, and he just completely ruined it for me, Doug. Oh, that was fun. Okay. All right, now I'm scared I'm gonna burn myself. You know what, Monica? Stay tuned. That's all I can say. Stay tuned. There's some big things happening in the next couple of weeks. Woo! Well, that is cute. Okay. And also hot. So, here is my shot glass. Cute. Oops. Full top to bottom imprinting. Now you guys can see I did mess up the seam a little bit, but that was my fault. And then I've got my beautiful wine tote, which let's finish it off. Actually put some wine in it. Boom. So we've got the wine glass holder, the bottle opener, the koozies, the shot glass. Getting in the holiday spirit with Sprite. Boom. Okay. I know, I hope I get my glove back soon too. That was perilous right there. All right. Okay, guys, so that's just about it for today. However, I still have more. Every single week, I ask you to leave me a review on one of the things that you are doing, and I pick a random winner and give them $25 in Condé credit. And this week's winner is Sandra Finkelman. Sandra reviewed our MP011, which is a little neoprene coin holder, and she said this little coin purse makes a perfect mask holder. It's sublimated beautifully on both sides. I was worried that I would have trouble with the ring for the zipper, but it was perfect to do on the edge of the press. I had absolutely no problems. Love this. Thank you, Sandra. What a fantastic idea. I will be sending, I think it was Sandy is your rep, and you'll be getting that email on how to receive your $25 in Condé credit. What is that blue thing above the oven on the shelf? There's a lot of, which one? The cup, the slate, the glass. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff back there. This. That's a Tum 216. That's my, or Tum 2415. That's my favorite tumbler in the world. Okay. Other than me asking you to leave me a review, I also ask you to show me what you're working on by going to our gallery contest and uploading an image of something that you've done. We have a huge contest that we do quarterly, and this quarter it is show us your hottest selling product. But in addition to that, every single week, we pick a winner and we give them $25 in Condé cash. This week's winner is Bianca Leverett of Southern Bees Graphic Creations. She did a full car mat set. She said she designed to the customer's style of choice with name or initials. This is huge. We do so many of these in our in our print lab that they sell so great. So great. All right, guys, that's all I have left for today. But because you love me, obviously, because you've been watching me for 38 minutes now, I'm going to give you these two cute patterns. All you have to do is email me, SWO. We almost had a good live, and then we didn't.